Greetings and welcome everyone to Six-Sided Sanctuary. Six-Sided Sanctuary is a puzzle game developed by a three-man team. One guy who did the things, one guy who did the arts, and one guy who did the musics. And altogether they've made this puzzle game all about this cube going about and solving puzzles. It has been described as the most fun had with a cube since Rubik's, and that was by Matt Smith. Just a regular Matt Smith, not an actor. Not the actor, rather. And, so, like, high expectations for this game. I mean, Rubik's are pretty fun, but, before we get started, I want to show off some of the, options menu, because once we get into the game, you can't actually exit out of it, as far as I'm aware. Like, once you get into the game, there's no way to get back into the options menu, aside from just exiting out of the game entirely, and then, starting it from the main menu again, which is pretty weird. Okay, so what I want to show here is that the menu has some problems. Oh god, I've messed it up already. Okay, so the biggest problem comes here is when so you see the text has scrolled up. Once it reaches that certain point, you can just continually scroll up forever, but you got to be careful. Got to be real careful. Oh god, I was just saying you gotta be real careful, and the reason why is because if you're not careful and you scroll up too far, it'll crash the game. It will just straight up crash. Like, I've spent, like, so much time trying to figure out, like, trying to change these options and scrolling up and not realizing, like, oh, you gotta press C to exit out and all that. And I've just scrolled up and, like, for some reason I didn't realize it, and I kept doing it, so I kept crashing the game, and I've learned that the hard way, which is really annoying. Now, the options menu has been the most frustrating part of this game, but I'll get into that later, I suppose. Okay, so let's just start the game for now. Okay, that's enough negative stuff for now. Okay, so we are this cube. We have sides and we can go around, and let's start this level. This is one of the first levels. So now it's fairly basic. We have a cube that we attach items to, and then we use that to solve puzzles in this area. So once we get these panels attached to us, we can float across this water, which is pretty interesting. So that allows us to try and that makes us try and solve this puzzle where we have to get this new board thing on top of our little body thing. So once we get it onto our cube, we should, whoops. Okay, so you saw there, I just fell on my empty side of my cube. That made it so that I just fell over. I couldn't do anything about it, and I just died. Unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. Okay, so that's yeah, I'm not too good at this game. I'll just say that right now. So so it's a very confusing puzzle game, and it's pretty damn challenging, which is good if you're into challenging puzzle games. Personally, I'm not, since I like to feel at least somewhat accomplishable at games, but yeah, this isn't giving me that satisfaction, at least not right now. I have solved this puzzle before, I swear. So I'm surprised I'm having such... Damn it! Okay, that is actually a problem I have with this game. Sometimes you'll just accidentally press a button and not realize that the button you pressed is actually to move, like, right, especially at diagonal. Like, when you're at a diagonal little side view here, you don't know which way you're going to be going, because if you press forward, like, where will you go? Oh, I'll go that way. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought I was actually going to go, like, left. But, no. That way. Because your cube can't move in diagonal. So it's a bit weird that you actually can, view your cube in diagonal. Since it's not really that required. Since, well, you don't really use diagonal areas that much. Since the whole world's made of cubes. So it's a bit odd that they would put that in there. But, okay. So, as a first critique, I suppose I would rather change the, like, slowly pan around to just, snap at different sides. So instead of it just going, oh, diagonal, then that way, just this way, and then that way. I think that would make it a lot easier and make it so that the whole falling over because you don't realize the perspective, that would make it happen a lot less. At least I think it would. I'm not sure. Whoops. God damn. Okay, not pressing any buttons. I keep thinking I'm going to have to, like, spawn this way, and I'm going to roll this way. But the camera was positioned this way from spawn, so I kept rolling off. That's That's my bad. Alright, so... Okay, that was just bad. So, what you have to do is you just have to pick up these panels and then have to try and position yourself as a cube and pick up this other panel, which is going to be somewhat of a challenge. It is a puzzle game after all, that's to be expected. Let's see if I can't do... No, that's not going to do it. This is a lot trickier than I thought it would be originally. Oh dear. Should have probably prepared for this, but hey, whatever, man. Gotta live life on the edge. If I fail a puzzle game, then so be it. Okay, maybe that's how to do it. I have to be at that specific angle. Oh, that looks like... Yeah, I didn't pick them up in the right order. So even though I had collected them all, I couldn't advance since I hadn't done it in a correct fashion. Alright, there we go. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so now I need to get myself on my side. And then try and flip that. No, that didn't do it. Alright, so I need to get on... I suppose they're all my sides, really, since we're like a cube, not a rectangle or anything. Okay, so, let's try again. Okay, so this is the main, well, portion of the game. This is what you spend most of your time doing. Like, it's obvious what you need to do. You just have to figure out how to get yourself in position to do that very thing. Okay, so there we go. Ooh, damn it. Okay, so there are no checkpoints in the levels, by the way. So if you die and you've like done like half the level or even like the majority of the level, that's too bad. You have to do it straight from the start, which can get a bit annoying, when to be perfectly honest. I would like it if there was maybe a mid-game checkpoint, and then, like, because there is a timer on it, so it shouldn't be that frustrating. Because I mean, like, it would make it easier for like casual players oh, did I pick it up? I think I did. Okay, it would make it a lot easier for casual players to pick up and play, because if it was a checkpoint, then it's not too difficult, it's not too frustrating at all. Because, is that it? Oh, I think I just figured out the right way to go. There we go. Oh, damn it, now I've got to try and roll myself around. Oh, dear. I think that might have done it? No. Okay, yeah, I think the checkpoint system would make it a lot more enjoyable and easier for newcomers, because if they wanted to, say, speedrun it, they have the ability to do so, because this game supports, it supports leaderboards, online leaderboards as well, and so it has local and online leaderboards, and it also has it also keeps track of your times in locals, which is nice. So if you want to just speedrun, or if you just want to play it for the sake of play, then you can do just that. How am I going to get across? Okay, so you just saw that I placed that crate onto that little cube, and that opened up the door. Crates have by pressing shift, you can see this little line that'll show you what that crate, or that box will do. So by placing that crate on that little box area there, we have opened the door, which is nice. Alright, so now we've got to find our way to rearrange us. Nope. Okay, so yeah, like I said, the main problem of this game, or not the problem, sorry, the main portion of this game isn't spent like figuring out what you need to do and how you need to like move stuff around, like moving that crate into that area and walking over here. That was incredibly obvious. I knew how I had to do that. I knew that I had to do that. I just didn't know how to do that, since since I couldn't make my way across as the crate was currently, or not crate, but the cube that we're playing as. Nope, that's not right. Okay, no, that's still not right. Okay, I need to find a way to change my positioning. Oh, there we go. Sweet, sweet victory. Alright, yes. There we go. So now we've finished the pond level, and now we can move on to the next level. Now, there are 25 levels in total, and each one is sort of represented in this overworld. Now, do not think this means that the game is like sort of open world, choose whatever puzzle you want to do and you can go and do it. Once you reach a certain area, it'll just lock you away from moving, so you can't go and solve that puzzle. Like, I originally started and tried to solve like a puzzle late, like much further on. Like, I tried to make it like, I think over here at first, but it just refused to let me up. So if like we restart, like whoops, didn't realize the camera would be that way. Ah, damn it. Okay, there we go. So yeah, like over here, like it's just prevented you from moving up. Like you weren't able to go up if you hadn't beaten this level. So that was a bit of a shame. So now let's see if we can't figure out how to go. Whoa, whoa! What have I done there? I pressed F1. What has that done? What did that do? How did I? What? What did that? How? What? How does? Okay. What? Did this game get finished? Did I break it? Can I press F1 to go back into the game? I was just trying to find out how to go into the options menu from the game. No. So first impressions are, what the fuck? Oh. Okay, can I see my cube maybe? Where, how? I've got to restart the game, I guess. I don't think this game likes me. Now, here's another problem this game has. The options menu is not mouse supported. You can click as much as you like, but no mouse for you, sir. It is only keyboard and gamepad. Keyboard and gamepad. No mouse support for you. Also, let me just turn off this music real quick and mute the sound effects, and you should be noticing something, that the music is still playing. It doesn't turn off the music once you've selected turn off music. It just plays it just plays until the loop is finished, and then it stops. That is pretty annoying, because when I want to turn off the music, I want it to be turned off instantly, not after it's finished its loop. I don't care if that's harming the artist's original vision of the music. Just like, I want it off, turn it off. Also, listen. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a sound effect. But that's impossible, right? We just turned off all the sound effects. No, that's a sound effect and it's still here. Oh well, that's just more of the problems that this game has. Now let's see if I can press F1 to do that thing again. Wow, I can. Okay, can I, did I say like press X or something? Oh, you press X and C to go through the menu. Oh, okay, so F1 is for nothing. Okay, right, so, can I? This game, man. This game is weird. So you can pick this game up right now for $7. I believe it's on a sale. It will end in, I think, about 7 days. And normally it costs about $10. No, not about. It costs $10. This game also has a green light campaign. So if this video has encouraged you to want to vote, then you can do so. There should be a link in the description. If not, you can yell at me about it, and I'll put a link in the description after you yell at me. So yeah, this has been Six-Sided Sanctuary, which is a cute idea according to Mike Bithell, lead designer and creator of Thomas Was Alone, and every side you've ever wanted is right here, all 6 of them, and that was said by Greg of Dumb and Fat Games. So that's, you know, those amazing quotes should just entice you to want to play this game, right? I mean, like, look, it's got 6 sides, and it's a sanctuary. It's like, why wouldn't you want to buy it? But, yeah, this game has problems, mostly in the terms of options being weird, like the fact that like the options, okay, if we go down to the very bottom, and then we scroll up, we can crash the game, just because the options menu went above a certain limit. It's just like, oh, that's weird. And there's also the problems with the sound effects, not actually getting rid of the sound effects, the music, not actually getting rid of the music instantly, and it's just playing until it finishes its loop. And then there's also the problem of F1 being weird, which is just odd. No mouse support at all, which is annoying. It's understandable, but it's annoying. And I would also like it if there was, rather than just casually turn around, but rather just a quick snap to each side of the cube, instead of this diagonal thing, which is just a guessing game of which way will you go. I suppose if you want to be Captain Risky, who takes a lot of risks, then you should play at diagonal, but that's just silly to me. I haven't actually used diagonal to solve a puzzle yet. It's like, I've never felt compelled to use the diagonal view. Maybe later on in the game it'll be needed, but right now, yeah, no. Diagonal is pretty useless. Diagonal, screw you. You used to be cool, but now you're lame. But overall, I think it's a nice looking game. The graphics are very nice looking. The pixel artist who made the tile sets, good work, man, good work. The music is good enough. It does have some looping problems, but and that is a bit weird, because like it'll continue on for a little while. Like when you're playing this game, you'll be stuck on a puzzle for like years, and then you'll hear the same track awkwardly looped, and like it doesn't actually loop, it just sort of ends in the middle, then it starts again, which is odd. Like you just heard there. Like let me just replay that. Right, that's basically what all the music does in this game. It just sort of stops and then starts again. There's no smooth loop, which is weird, and I would like it if there was more of a smooth loop, because it's really jarring when you just have this sudden stop. It's like, boosh, no music, man, and then it's like, oh, hey, music again. Yeah, but this has been 6 Sided Sanctuary, so thank you for sticking around, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and GG.